Alright, welcome back. You asked, we delayed, we fucked around, we dilly-dallied a little bit, but eventually you can't say that we don't listen. We are going to do more 7 days content. We've laid out a pretty ambitious schedule of things we want to get down, and here we are starting off day 1. We're all bare naked, and everyone is pantless. Hells somehow doesn't look creepy as balls quite yet. It's a matter of time. But what we're going to do, besides kick things off and find a place to hide before it gets dark outside, because it's already 2100, is grade your shit. We're going to go through, build all of the popular bases. We're going to do this legitimately with a couple of caveats. Build it, test it, play it like it's a real game, and find out whether or not these builds actually work, whether or not they're worth building, and if it's something you should waste your time on because we think it's just going to get patched out in a week. You guys want to head up in a car shop here or across the way if we hack this gate open? What do you think?
Let's do the car shop.
Okay. So, we're going to grade the various bases on a couple of different criteria. First and foremost, we're going to lay out, wow, you blew something up, the build. What kind of supplies are needed to actually build this thing? How viable is it to do in endgame? Then we're going to test the difficulty. Is it an easy thing to put together? Is it a difficult thing to put together? Sometimes if you're looking like a murder corridor, yeah, not too tough to assemble. If you're digging a 40-foot hole in the ground, yeah, it might be a little harder. Secondly, we're going to look at the durability. How well does this thing hold up when it's getting punched by walls of Zeds? And we're going to test these all on legit Horde Knights, which are going to come as we progress through the series. Third, probably most important, is going to be the safety. Are the Zeds controlled when this thing is running? And are the people inside actually safe, or are you just mozzarella sticks out there waiting to get bit? We'll find out. Fourth, we're going to check the cheese factor. Do you have a base here that's a legitimate idea, kind of plays to the spirit of game, or are you rolling in the Swiss hut? Are you rolling the cheddar shack? Is your thing based on exploiting some sort of functionality that makes you invulnerable or impossible to hit, etc., etc.? And last but not least is the whether or not we think it's going to get patched out. That kind of piggybacks off of the cheese factor. If we think it's going to eat shit and get taken away by the devs, we'll let you know. If we think it's going to be something with some legs, something with some longevity, something you can work for the rest of 18, maybe start again in 19, we'll tell you that too. Now I am going to say that as thrilled as we are to be back in the 7 days, we are not trying to do that intro starter month, and we're not trying to do every inch of this by hand because otherwise it's going to be a month between videos. So what we are going to do is cheat on 4 specific things. We're going to make our own ammo for all the testing. We're going to make all of our own gas for getting around and doing all this construction. And we're going to make all the vehicles we need to do that, just to speed things up so we don't end up in this little resurfaced or refurbished POI starter base for a month while we're trying to get our act together. We are also going to wizard mode up our starter base, our main supply hut, just so we've got a place to base this off and get some operations going while we're putting all this together, and again so it doesn't take 3 weeks before you see the first test video. If you have any test videos you want to see, any bases you'd like us to check out, feel free to give it a whirl. You guys actually still safe down there? Why do I feel like I'm alone in the basement? Oh, here we go. Look at that.
I'm busy bleeding out in the
Bleeding
basement.
out the basement. Alright. But if you got anything you'd like to see, anything specific you'd like to see us test out, or make a break, and, you know, no harm, no foul, if you think it's just going to fail spectacularly, hey, we'll put it together and fail spectacularly right alongside you. Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think we should get started on first. Keep in mind that the progression is going to be a little on the slow side initially, as it always is. So if you tell me you want a 50-foot tall gleaming steel pyramid on day 3, you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed. If you tell me you'd like to you'd have Neverwin put pants on by day 4, well, maybe that'll work out a little better. I'm gonna shoot.
Not likely.
Okay, it's dark, and Neverwin is never gonna wear pants, so we just squat here for the night, I guess.
Do we have Neverwin not squat?
Depends. Does he have the pants on yet?
Not gonna happen.
So yes, day 1 of Iron Curtain grades your shit. We're trapped on a roof. This is going super fantastic. We'll see if we make it out of this one alive. But like I said, if you've got any comments, any ideas for us on the first couple of runs, let us know, and we will be more than happy to consider. I know there's plenty of bases out there, and people are going to have a demands list for sure. So tell us what you want to see, and we'll get to building. We'll build it legit, we'll test it legit, and we'll let you know if it's a pass-fail. Alright guys, stay tuned for that next video. Thanks for watching.
Nev, put on pants.